Kanye wouldn't get no pussy at all if he didn't write no hits. You know that. Like, he's just not the kind of dude. He don't, like, he counts on the shit, this mystique. I don't get what the point is for threatening him.
Yeah.
Like, if you threatening to do this for your woman, all they gonna do is f her harder.
What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topics, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? Yeah, officially we're into the new month. It's March 3rd. It's Thursday, and yeah, I've officially stopped wearing the Christmas hat. So there's a huge petition for a lot of you guys for me to continue wearing the Christmas hat. I don't know. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll bring it back, okay? But I don't think there's that many people who really wants a Christmas hat, or is there? Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, guys. There's a lot of news to talk about, but I'm still gonna try to keep this video short. I'm gonna be going through as many topics as possible because there's a lot of things that happened since Monday. Because I gotta watch the Batman. I have tickets for it today, and I woke up late, so I only got a little bit of a window to record this video and then edit it and drop it for you guys. So I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go wow. I'm done talking right now. Let's get to the topic. But guys, before we get into today's topics, I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by Vita Hustle 1 with Kevin Hart.
Why aren't you eating right? Is it because eating right is hard?
That's right, guys. Me and Kevin have been watching you, and we know you're not eating right. Your diet is poor, your mental health suffers, you become unproductive, you become unmotivated, you become moody. It's not a good look. Whether it's time, money, or motivation, guys, it's time to take control of your diet with Vita Hustles 1 by Kevin Hart. You see, Vita Hustle 1 is a delicious super drink with 20 grams of vegan protein and 86 superfood nutrients to boost energy, immunity, focus, mood, and brain power. There's no dairy, there's no gluten, there's no artificial sweeteners, there's no added sugar, and there's no soy. And if you're worried about your immune system, the one packs 100% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamins C, D, E, B6, and zinc. Guys, for me personally, I usually take multiple supplements. I have like a vitamin pill, and then I have like gummies, and then I have like powder. It's all over the place. But with Vita Hustle 1, it's basically the one scoop shot for all your daily nutrient needs that your body and mind requires. And it tastes delicious. So yeah, guys, what are you waiting for? For a limited time, me and Kevin Hart are offering 20% off your first purchase of the one and site-wide at vitahustle.com when you use code OMNI at checkout. Again, that's vitahustle.com using code OMNI at checkout. And again, special thanks to Kevin Hart and Vita Hustle 1 for sponsoring today's video. So for today's episode, I'm bringing back the things you need to know, okay? I'm gonna just let you guys know a whole bunch of things, small things that you need to know, but really, really fast. Electrician, a lot of you guys said, the Steam Deck is already experiencing drift. Steam Deck, which is Valve's new Switch competitor, came out. I still haven't gotten mine yet. I'm still waiting for it to come in. Apparently it's supposed to come in sometime this month. It was supposed to come in late February. But yeah, apparently it's experiencing drift, and here's a video showing how. So there's no volume, but person's messing with the right stick, and you can see on the bottom right where it says right joystick that as they move it, it's still showing inputs and parameters, showing that it is still being moved and when it's completely still. That's what we call drift. So yeah, in that case, I guess it's directly a Switch competitor because the two seem to be alike. Also, what you probably need to know, Finn said March 3rd, which is today, marks the 5th anniversary of the Switch's launch, alongside the 5th anniversary of Breath of the Wild. I can't believe it. I cannot believe the Nintendo Switch is 5 years old as of today. I still remember when it first came out. 5 years since it came out. This system being this old doesn't even feel real to me, guys, but here we are, 5 years into the initial release of the Switch, and yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild. People were wondering if we're going to get any Breath of the Wild this year, now that we have so many other releases coming, like double Pokemon and stuff, and we'll find out later. In anime news, and apparently this was a big deal because it was trending, I saw it was happening, but Heinz Doofenshmirtz said Classroom of the Elite is getting a season 2. Now, I'm going to be completely frank, I actually haven't seen season 1, but I've heard a lot of people talk about this, and so a lot of people were happy to know that a season 2 is in the works, so I decided to let you know. I will watch season 1 eventually, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Zero Ludens and a bunch of you guys told me about this Fullmetal Alchemist. That's right, Fullmetal Alchemist, an anime. Everyone knows about that anime, and if you don't know about it, it's just one of the most highly acclaimed animes. There's Fullmetal Alchemist and there's Full Alchemist Brotherhood, and yeah, it's getting 2 live action movies slated later this year. You can find screenshots at Get Fandom. Here's one of the screenshots right now, though. Looks pretty dope. We got a picture of Edward with his metal arm, and yeah, here's some more pictures. This is the train scene with Edward on the left and his younger brother Alphonse on the right, and the suit of armor looking really freaking cool. Again, here another Alphonse in the suit. Another picture here. I guess this is of Edward, or maybe it's not. And it looks like another picture here where it looks like some alchemy. I don't know if that's the dude from Istanbul. That's probably who it is. That's that dude from Istanbul. And yeah, so yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist live action movie. Hopefully it doesn't suck. So Electrician again with another one said the Batman comes out tomorrow, aka that is today, guys. I'm so excited to watch this movie, okay? And I accidentally looked at like some Rotten Tomatoes scores. I didn't look at the Rotten Tomatoes, it just popped up on Twitter. But apparently it's got great reviews. Starring your boy from Twilight and Cedric Diggory. Why do I always forget his name? Robert Pattinson. And yeah, apparently this movie's supposed to be really good. I actually saw an interview with Robert Pattinson recently. He was talking about Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if you guys know that, but Robert Pattinson is actually a huge Final Fantasy VII fan, talking about the difference between Tifa versus Aerith. He knew that there was different versions of the game depending on if Aerith or Aerith was in the game. He's actually a weeb in terms of, I'm pretty sure he watches anime too. But yeah, that's enough for me to already like him as an actor, and I can't wait to see this movie. And then when I do watch it, I will let you guys know how I feel about it the next time we come up on the show. Some good news here. Alvin64 said Cuphead Season 2 is coming this summer. So if you guys don't know, Cuphead is a game. It's one of the hardest games that has ever come out. And yeah, it came out for an actual show on Netflix Season 1, and apparently it will get renewed and is coming back for summer 22. I haven't watched the original Cuphead show. I heard it was pretty fun to watch on Netflix, but you know, I haven't watched it. But because it's getting renewed, it means that it must be pretty decent. So when I get some time, I'm gonna sit down and get some food and just sit back and relax and probably just watch some Cuphead show. Let me know how you guys think of the Cuphead show if you've already watched it. So yeah, guys, remember we talked about Bender and Futurama and this whole thing about Bender potentially not being in Futurama, and there's a whole bunch of drama about that. Well, apparently, according to Winter, said Bender is back. Futurama holdout John DiMaggio has closed the deal to reprise his signature voice role as foul-mouthed robot Bender and an assortment of other characters in the revival. So they finally made a deal. They brought the whole squad. Bender is back, baby. You love to see it happen. So YouTube, please don't demonetize me over this photo, because this photo is not in fact a booty. It is in fact some straps. Games Cage said apparently this isn't booty. Equal signs slash emote. It's a picture of a Nintendo DS that he thought was booty. 218 likes, and yeah, it does look like some nice juicy booty, but it's dang, man, the internet has poisoned my mind, and apparently it's poisoned Fidel. My girl FeFe said, I got a YouTube strike. Oh, that really sucks. I saw about that. She said, but that's not the important part. The important thing is that I have huge boobs, and it's illegal in most countries to contradict this fact. Interesting. Well, yeah, the first news, it sucked. I believe she got a YouTube strike on her channel because of her spicy thumbnails on her channel. FeFe. Very, very spicy thumbnails. And I think one of the thumbnails was a little bit too spicy for YouTube to handle. So they, you know, they got you, girl. But also the whole thing about her having huge boobs, that's fake and propaganda, and I'm not exactly sure why she's spreading misinformation, but we are a resourceful news channel here, and here we let you guys know the facts, and the facts are that FeFe has no boobs. So guys, those are the small topics. Let's jump into the big chungy wungies of today's video. I think there's like only 2 or 3, okay? But they're pretty freaking interesting to say the least. One has to do with this company called Artesian Builds. Artesian Builds is a company that builds PCs, and there's been drama for the past 2 days. They've been trending, which has been very huge, about some controversy that they got into with a smaller streamer, NDR, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. So let's just start from the beginning in case you guys missed the whole fiasco, or if you did see parts of it but you haven't got the complete story. Twitter username by the name of Kia said, if you haven't heard, Artesian Builds do not care about their small streamer ambassadors. They have monthly PC giveaways for their ambassadors. Great, right? Expect they don't care for small streamers, except I got chosen and they changed their rules last minute. Continue. God dang, that's wild. So she's an ambassador. She got chosen to get a PC, but because her follower count wasn't big enough, they decided to not give it away to her after she won. That would be absolutely wild.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An Artesian Builds gift panel. Let's see if you have redeeming qualities.
Okay, so they won. It looks like so far they won the giveaway, and now he's going over the person's specs, saying that they. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's continue. That's what it sounds like so far.
What if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She
I guess
could be international.
No idea who you're.
I obviously.
I'm over here.
No, not international. America. Cheap shipping.
No, it just means they don't have to pay for shipping.
Thank goodness.
From Australia.
Active
nice.
Media.
So Australians will potentially have to pay like duties.
Okay, so 59 seconds of this. I did not get enough information, but I do think there's a follow-up on the next tweet. Because there is. This was the follow-up tweet that she made. She said, "You hear this man's voice? He's belittling me. It's slander and defamation of my stream and me as a person." Good Lord, slander and defamation. Oof. I won that PC fair and square. The rules say that you need the Artesian panel in your Twitch about, and I do have it. So what's the issue? Artesian build / continue. Okay, so maybe this is the part where it gets a little spicy, a little fuego. Oh, he's got the face. Uh-oh.
All followers combined still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you're including both.
I know. That's also true. Let's go into the analytics dashboard.
Okay, so I don't know about defamation and slander, but I do know when it comes to giveaways and brands. I work with plenty of brands by this point. You guys probably already know that by now. But yeah, they look at your follower account. They try to see how much spread that they can get when they offer your products, right? If you have 5 followers and they give you your products and you just show it off to 5 people, there's a high chance that the engagement rank of them buying PCs is just not going to happen. But I think it's kind of weird that he is literally on here basically judging whether or not this PC should go to her based on her follower count. If she won fair and square, then just shut the hell up and give them the PC, okay? If it's up to you to change your rules if they don't match your own follower count. You can't be like, hey, I'm giving away the PC for everyone who follows these rules, and then someone wins and you're like, I'm sorry, you're not looking like you got enough followers for this to be an equivalent exchange. Like, yeah, you should probably have thought of that before you started the giveaway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another clip here. It said, the reason, like what? Sorry, not everyone has money for a PC. It's expensive, so condescending. Artesian builds do better. I earned that PC. This makes me feel like I'm not a good streamer. Continue. Ooh, okay, what they say here. This is crazy. This is my first time watching this. This is kind of wild. What's going on now? And also, is that the jacket from the dude from Marvel? What's his name? Star-Lord? Of course he'd be wearing the Star-Lord jacket. I'm a huge not fan of Star-Lord, by the way. After that whole thing he did. I'm not, you know what he did.
There's the reroll. Here's the reason, chatter babies. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click.
Ooh, not a single click.
Not a single click. Not even once.
A little rough. So it sounds
Purged.
So they're re-rolling.
This is an ambassador giveaway, and you've got to be.
Okay, so now he's changing the rules. So that's what he's looking for a way to not give this PC to this person because they don't think that they're going to get the bang for the buck for the PC. And he's basically like, oh, you're ambassador for only 3 months, and also you haven't done a single click. Like, it's like, now I'm stretching the boundaries of what an ambassador is. It clearly doesn't want to give this person a PC. Anyway, follows up and it says, you are making my community seem like they aren't supportive and they're the best thing that's ever happened to me. This is just insane. Tagged Nick Merckx, Mr. Beast, Intel, and Intel Gaming. I think Nick Merckx works with Artesian builds, and now they're kind of reworking their deal after all of this drama. What is Keemstar? I'm tagged to this? I didn't even know I was tagged to this. My bad, yo. Meta PCs are up in here. I think this girl, she ended up getting another PC from another PC company, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. So guys, Twitter did what it did best. It L plus ratio plus you fell off plus no damsels them into infinity. Quote retweeted them and basically made them look terrible, and to the point where they officially have made an apology letter here from Noah Katz, the CEO. Now, I'm not sure if the guy who was on stream is Noah Katz or not. We'll get to that soon. But yeah, the CEO said something and made a statement, and I will read this quick apology from said brand to you guys. It reads, from the office, the chief executive officer. During last evening's live stream, I made a statement that has affected and hurt Kia Pia. Okay, so it's him. He was the CEO. Why is the CEO up here talking? You never do that. You separate those things. I take full accountability and sincerely apologize for how my statement has hurt Kia as a viewer and participant in supporting Artesian. Due to updated giveaway guidelines, which were not in alignment for this giveaway, I made the wrong decision to not provide the giveaway prize to the rightful winner, Kia. This action does not reflect the values of Artesian. How are the actions of the CEO not reflecting the values of Artesian? if the CEO's actions are not reflective of the company that they owe, then who else is, bro? The statements I made regarding the updated giveaway guidelines were made under the wrong circumstance and were in no way appropriate. We would like to be able to provide new guidelines in the future that will allow everyone to participate in all of the giveaways. The statement made regarding our viewers does not align with the values of Artesian builds. I apologize for how this has hurt our community. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they apologize. I'm making fun of them, but you know, obviously Brand being forced to apologize to save Brand, but you know, it is what, if it was like, anyway, I just like making fun of brands, that's all. At Artesian, we take great pride in giving our 100% every day to provide a friendly and fun service to all viewers and customers, but in this instance, I have failed not only our viewers, customers, and ambassador, but also my team and the values of our brand. During this time, I will commit my full attention to create a new guideline that will reflect on Artesian's build's values to fully support all our viewers and customers, to allow each person the platform to create and grow. Thank you all for ongoing support and continuation to provide me with personal feedback to grow. To Kia, Pia, as well as the other streamers, any signs that were impacted by my lack of sensitivity, I sincerely apologize for hurting you in this process. To all my ambassadors, thank you for your ongoing support. The brand would not be here without your support all these years. I truly apologize for the hurt that has caused you. I think he apologized like 3 or 4 times in this statement. Good God. My man was like, okay, I cannot allow this to end my company. Noah Katz, CEO. Anyway, the comment section just dragging him, said another non-apology focusing on the one wrong that you got caught doing, harming Kia Pia, while ignoring the fact that you did this to others as well, saying this was not the only person that you did it to. Again, reflect on yourself and your inner demons. Oh my God.
Are streaming, but not like once or every other week or so.
This is another streamer that you're talking about.
Yeah, it depends. Maybe sometimes twice in a day, but then not reliably.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the follower count is extremely flat. Yeah, no, that's
dang.
Less than 1 follower gained per day.
Okay, so
that's gonna be a no.
So. All right, this dude is oh my God, he should have never put his face on camera, bro.
Dog.
Damn.
Showing very low activity ratings. And CCV also would be 50, a floor of 50 as our CCV.
So it's again the guidelines, and the guidelines that he's creating here is not the guidelines that everyone has been following. So it's like if you qualify people to come in and join and they're qualified and you select them and then you unqualify them, that's some hit assery. And guys, ain't no way. We got a video from the CEO himself. Ain't no way. I thought it was just going to be an apology letter. This man's, he is down bad. This guy is getting dragged. Good Lord. Minute and 46 seconds. When you got a CEO making an apology video on Face, you know, coming up here. I haven't seen it, but like we're about to find out. Let's see. We know we've seen a lot of YouTube apologies, okay? But I've never seen a brand apology from the CEO, at least that I can think of anytime recently. So let's see how this one plays. Let's see if there's the big sigh in the beginning, or let's see if he does some of the classic YouTube apology video strategies.
Last night on our platform on Twitch, a platform that many amazing creators helped me to create in no small part, I glossed over a few amazing creators in a PC giveaway, and I absolutely should not have done that.
Okay, I just want to say, like, this man, they create PCs, but what is up with the audio quality on here, man, bro? Like, this is terrible marketing. You can't... Why does he sound like a freaking, like he's on a spaceship or something? You can't be giving away PCs and doing PCs, and I can barely hear you, dog. Come on, what's up with the quality?
I did it in a stupid way.
Yeah.
Really stupid way.
Yeah.
I'm extremely sorry about that. Kia, Strawberry, Protege, and any others
more
hurt by this. I would not intend that for you, ever. I'm so sorry. That's not how anyone should be treated.
Okay.
We have a platform capable of building people up. And we're going to use that platform going forward to do an even better job of building people up, never tearing them down. It will not happen again.
Okay.
So going forward, any ambassador is eligible to win the PCs. Any ambassador at all? Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm I'm having a blast. So this guy's basically saying, look, I wanted to create some guidelines for the ambassador program that make it more beneficial for us, but because I'm getting dragged by the internet and I don't want my company to go under, all ambassadors, no matter what, can be eligible. He doesn't want to give these PCs to, like, you know, people with 200 followers, which is fine. To be completely honest, as a brand, and, you know, it does not help you to give your stuff to people who will not be able to sell it. That's just literally how giveaways work, or they'll pay someone to do it for you, okay? So you're going to have to create clear distinctions and lines of who can qualify for an ambassador. You know, like maybe if you're an ambassador, you have to be active for a certain amount of times a month. Or maybe if you're an ambassador, you have to have a minimum follower count. Or if you're an ambassador, you got to do X, Y, Z. If you want people to have the qualifications you want, then you got to have that led up front. Okay. You can't just be like, hey guys, you can be an ambassador if you just do this. And then they do that. And then you start weeding them out with your magical freaking rules and requirements.
Right back to the rules that we had in place before. And we're going to do everything that we can to do an even better job of helping creators to create and helping the community that we built to be a more inclusive and valuable place to be. I don't really do videos like this a lot, and I don't really know what to say.
Okay.
But I'm extremely sorry, and I wouldn't want to have been treated that way. Stupid. Super, super stupid.
Okay.
And I won't do it again.
Okay.
I'm an influencer, but I'm also an executive. And
You're an
those boundaries
influencer.
can get blurred.
Yeah.
I know what to do. I appreciate all the feedback from all of you. We spent some time looking at all of it, ingesting, thinking. We will do better. Thank you for your patience, and we hope to create amazing things together real soon.
It's not we, dog. It's just you, okay? If I was on the squad, I'd be like, it wasn't me. Y'all saw the script. It was just this dude. I mean, if I was a dude, I'd be like, look, guys, I'm so sorry. I screwed up, and I'm giving away 50 free PCs immediately. Okay? I would just start throwing PCs left and right to people. Be like, I'm so sorry. Bam, 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 bam. Giving all these ambassadors with like 1 followers PCs. Bam, bam, bam. I'm throwing money at that. I'm like, I'm so sorry. All y'all get the PCs. And then I think you can help alleviate the rage. Be like, okay, you messed up. All right, squad. But you gave like 50 people, you know, some PCs. All right, you've mitigated the damage to the extent that you can. Anyway, we're wrapping up this story, and it still gets a little bit more wild. Rakeem said there's a good ending to the story, at least. She ended up getting a different PC from a different company. It looks like Keemstar was sending up Meta PCs. If I was here, I would have hit up Cyberpower and be like, hey guys, come help him out. Use code Keem. Oh yeah, he's selling his code basically. And Artesian Builds got busted for tax evasion in the state of California. What? Oh no, they went and dig dirt, bros. You got dragged on the internet, got canceled, and then they dug dirt and found out that you got busted for tax evasion. Oh, but anyway, guys, that's the whole Artesian Builds drama go. Yeah, and I looked on Twitter, I typed in Artesian. It's just a whole bunch of top creators and influencers being like, deuces, I can't support y'all, man. That's some cruddy stuff that you did. That's kind of wild. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Don't feel bad for the dude in the least bit. Curious to see what's going to happen to Artesian Builds. I'm curious to see if Nick Merckx, I think is probably one of the biggest influencers that works with Artesian Builds. He probably is going to get the hell out of there. There's probably no reason for him to be there. In fact, Nick Merckx can probably just jump to another PC company. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this whole drama and fiasco. That was absolutely wild. That was a joy. I get that Artesian Builds is down bad. I get that CEO dude is down bad, and now they tax evasion for the company, bro. A lot of shady stuff going down. It's just like, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just me. I can't feel bad for brands, and I can't feel bad for people who put down smaller creators. People who put down people with like smaller follower accounts. People who say like, yeah, I can't qualify you because you can't give me what I need, even though the person did what they did on their end and was fair and square. Not about that life, because it's like, no, not everyone can have high follower accounts, man. Not everyone was big. When I was growing up, obviously I was small too. I was small for a very, very long time, and that would hurt like hell if I've been working really hard and trying to leverage connections and trying to make things work and trying to afford a PC when I'm broke and stuff, and then someone says, nope, sorry, you haven't grown enough in order for you to get a PC that would actually help you grow more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel bad. It is what it is. If there's any follow-ups, I'll let you know. If the company goes under, I'll let you know. If there's another apology video, I'll let you know. But I found this whole thing kind of hysterical, and I think justice has been served. So guys, this is pretty big news. This could have been in a Needs No segment, but I also wanted to talk about it a little bit more with you guys. But yeah, Emerald is Tired said Crunchyroll and Funimation doing a fusion dance and becoming one. That's right, guys. All of the anime from Funimation Studios, which is one studio that has a bunch of anime, is now combining with Crunchyroll under the umbrella of Sony, and now you can watch all of the anime under one roof on Crunchyroll, which is great because you guys know subscription services now, the way it works is like, there's Disney Plus, there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's Prime. There's like 50 million of them. And you got to get all of them just so you can watch all the shows that you want to watch sometimes. Or if you don't, then you can't, right? But with this, they're doing the opposite and saying like, hey, as long as you just stick with Crunchyroll, you'll just get more, putting it all for $1, one bang. And also, I believe it's not going to cost more. I think it costs the exact same. So if you do have a Funimation account, cancel it immediately and just get a Crunchyroll account. That's exactly how they've told basically to do it. But yeah, it's gonna be great. So all your places, all the anime, all in one place. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the subscription service being spread out through a whole bunch of different subscription services, especially when it comes to anime. I want all my anime in one place, to be honest. But yeah, I think this is really good news for anime fans in general. There's still like a lot of ads. There's still a lot of, I want to say, replayability issues that make people still want to pirate anime when it comes to Crunchyroll. But this is I think a good step in the right direction when it comes to it. So all right guys, we got to talk about this because it's getting kind of weird with Kanye West and Pete Davidson and the divorce with him and Kim Kardashian and Gerald, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. Kanye buries Pete Davidson alive in his new music video. That's absolutely right, guys. It's getting super creepy. Okay, it's getting Eminem levels of creepy. I know Eminem made a song called Kim. You guys don't know. And this is, I guess there's a little bit of TW, a little bit of trigger warning kind of coming involved. But Eminem made a soundtrack a long time ago called Kim, where he's basically talking about killing his freaking wife and putting her in a trunk and kicking it over the bridge while he walks around with Haley, his daughter, you know, on the side. Like, it really, really crazy. I guess it was on par though with Eminem because he's always saying wild stuff. But this one with Kanye, to me at least, because there was an actual film video of it, I'll show you little bits and pieces of it, but I'm not going to show you too much because it is a little bit disturbing and it might creep some of you guys out. This tweet from Metro Entertainment says Kanye West is facing fresh backlash after disturbing scenes in his new music video where Pete Davidson is buried alive. As always, let's get into it. And this is the actual photo. This is like it's a claymation. He somehow got a really well-made claymation of all of this done for Pete Davidson. This is some beta behavior if I've ever seen. I used to be such a Kanye dude, bro. I used to be such a Kanye dude, man. All falls down. God, and just like this is reaching and crossing thresholds that should not be reached or crossed. Okay, this is reaching stalking territory when it comes to Kim. This is reaching extreme harassment and dangerous territory when it comes to Pete Davidson. And if I was Pete Davidson, I would just be like, what the hell, dude? Okay, y'all separated and now your girl is single. You go do your life. But no, now instead you want to stalk her and you want to threaten me nonstop, bro. Like, oh my God. There was this clip. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think it was DL Hughley, right? DL Hughley said, look, if I'm Pete Davidson and you coming at me with this kind of energy, Kanye, okay, then you mad because, you know, I'm smashing your wife. I'm just gonna smash her harder. That's that's what he said, I think. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip for y'all.
It's never been fun. It's never been fun.
Here it is.
That's not
from her house.
Listen. I think that I've watched too many times where things like that happen and a woman or somebody's not believed and then things escalate.
Yeah.
He is stalking her. Yeah. You can think it's cute. If it was my daughter, I'd do something about it. I don't think it's fun.
He said he shoink. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if this behavior was done by anybody who wasn't Kanye, then I think then people would be like, yo, get this dude off immediately. I think the dynamic of this is husband and wife, but also it's Kanye, a billionaire. So people are kind of like, yeah, you know, Kanye being Kanye. But to be completely frank, if you were just a normal dude and you're doing this kind of stuff, dog, like that's nah. I think people will be like, hey, this got to stop ASAP.
I think that you can't write a beat so good that you get to do these things. And society laughs it off because they say, well, she showed her ass all the time and he's this and he's that and that. At a certain point, it is not unusual for men like that. The difference between him and a restraining order is about 20 hits and a couple of $100 million.
Dang.
I just don't think it's funny. I think that Kanye wouldn't get no pussy at all if he didn't write no hits. You know that. Like, he's just not the kind of, you don't, like, he counts on this mystique.
Right.
And in the end, she got just as much bread as she is.
Yeah.
But why talk to him? Pete Davidson is a scribe. Like, I don't get what the point is of threatening him.
Yeah.
Like, if you threatening to do this for your woman, all they gonna do is her harder.
Ladies and gentlemen, DL Hughley with the white beard, by the way. Man, my boy's getting speaking nothing but facts, dog. Cause look, I was Pete Davidson and you come at me like that. I'm going harder. I'm Kim, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna say, Kim, hey, come over immediately. It's like one of those things when it comes to relationships, right? Like if you had a partner, I guess, and I guess you found them cheating or something like that, and instead of your anger or frustration or sadness being towards the actual person that, betrayed you, you go off for the third person, the outside person. Might not even know what was going down. Might not even have known that, things were happening for you to direct their energy against them. Like somehow that's the source of your energy. That's who you should be angry with. Like that's the person that betrayed you. Like, nah, like I guess I can understand the whole concept of like jealousy. Like I get the rage, right? I get it. I get it. But I mean, this is getting kind of weird. It's getting kind of weird with Kanye and Kim and Pete Davidson for sure. If something actually happened to Pete Davidson, then what's going to happen is then people making articles and being like, we saw the signs, but no one stopped anything. It's one of those things that no one's going to do anything until something does happen. And then when something does happen, people are going to go backwards and be like, I can't believe nobody did anything to stop Kanye while he was doing it. But right now, they're just going to eat it up and laugh at it because that's how social media works, bro. When it comes to tragedies on the internet, people love to have freaking hindsight, and be like, yeah, I knew that this was going to happen beforehand. But before that, people were basically clowning them. I don't know why my computer just did that. That was creepy. Anyway, guys, I don't think I can play the actual video for you guys without getting copyrighted. I think I would get copyrighted like by the whole Kanye stem pack, like quick, fast, in a hurry. That might actually be me. That might be my head if I show you the video. But here's another clip. And it says, Metro Entertainment, the Jesus Walks rapper released the black and white visuals for his single Easy featuring The Game, which had been lifted off his new album Donda 2. One scene in the dark video features an animation of Saturday Night Live comedian Pete being buried by Kanye. If this image doesn't freak you out, man, the claymation imagery of it, it's actually, here's the thing. It's actually like good. Like it's artistic. It's good animation. Like it's creepy and it sets up a mood and all that stuff. But what's not good is the fact that like this man is alive. Pete Davidson is a freaking alive, right? And Kanye is alive, and we know that Kanye is not well, right? Like this feels like something that Kanye might try to do, and he feel like he's inciting and violence towards this person. It's reaching a territory which I feel like is quickly becoming illegal. Continuing, quote, God save me from the crash just so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass. That's not even good bars, bro. Come on. He started rapping as the accompanying video shows him as a cartoon dragging what appears to be a restrained Pete with his bag over his head. The rapper then removes the bag from Pete, whose body is on the ground, and sprinkles seeds over his head. Yep, sometimes there are simply no words. Many have deemed the visual to be inappropriate while criticizing Kanye for his repeated public digs at Pete, who was dating the musician's ex-wife Kim Kardashian. Perhaps coincidentally, the video was released hours after a judge agreed Kim could be declared legally single as their divorce proceedings trudge on. I'd be trying to run. I'd be trying to run too. I'd be trying to get the hell away as fast as possible. Like, good Lord. On Thursday, the reality TV star won a request to change her name from Kardashian West back to just Kardashian after a motion was granted by a judge at LA County Superior Court. Do you think Ye dropping his music video for Easy today was a coincidence? And read people's comments on the video below. If this man truly wanted to get it back his wife, this ain't it. This is literally doing the opposite. Like, like you are literally making it that much harder when it comes to you getting back with Kim. She's done. She's going to run for the freaking hills as you continue to come after her with this kind of energy, this visceral energy. It's the opposite impact. And I feel like also this might have some bearing. I feel like this could be used in a custody battle when it comes to their kids. I mean, like maybe Frank, dog, like if I was Kim, I wouldn't somebody be unhinged making stuff like I'd be worried. I'd be concerned. Okay, I'd be concerned. And just in case you guys don't know, at the end of the video where he basically buries and kills Pete Davidson, he makes this little thing that says, JK, he's fine, which is pretty classic of Eminem. Eminem would rap about some crazy stuff, you know, about murdering and killing and all that jazz, and he'd be like, I'm just playing, ladies. I love y'all. You know I love you, kind of thing. So him kind of basically doing something similar to Eminem. I don't recall. I mean, trying to compare this to the Eminem thing is actually pretty much on point because Eminem was directing all that energy towards Kim, a living person, a woman. And now Kanye is doing the same thing to Kim K. I think the only difference between this is that Kim K is Kim K versus, wait a minute, they're both Kim. I just realized that. Is that? Holy crap. Sorry, pause. I just realized that Eminem made a video about his girlfriend or ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, baby's mama Kim, and hurting her, and now he's doing a video about, you know, Pete Davidson because his wife is Kim. Sorry, I just put that 2 and 2 together. Anyway, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the situation. I basically already expressed it, okay? If I was Pete Davidson, I would be going in. I would be going to town, okay? I'd make a video. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm trying to be funny about it, but to be completely honest, I feel like what Kanye doing is hella whack. It's getting kind of gross and disgusted and needs to be dialed back and stopped. Somebody, it's becoming abusive. I think this is a very, very common trait that a lot of men do when it comes to their ex-wives or their ex-girlfriends. You know, like they go psycho crazy on them. And a lot of them, the ex-wives or the ex-girlfriends, literally fear for their lives, fear for their safety. Maybe Kim K has a very great security team. Maybe Pete Davidson has a security team, but the fact that they need to be looking over their backs from like I don't know, some Kanye goons, some Kanye goons. I'm sure there's Kanye goons out there, but like, yeah, let me carry your energy, bro. Let me end Pete Davidson for you. Like, I would just be so freaking uncomfortable and a little bit worried about my life if I was Pete Davidson. And as Kim, I would just be embarrassed. I'd be like, bro, dog, let it go. I'm done. I'm gone. I left. You do not own me. Stop publicly chastising and destroying the image of our family. Stop embarrassing me and stop going after my freaking boyfriends, bro. It's none of your business. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this whole thing with Kanye, Pete Davidson, and Kim. It's really creepy. It's really weird. And I feel like something bad is going to happen soon. I'm not saying death. I just think that something big or legal or something to do with court, something's going to happen. But I think what Kanye doing is whack. I think he's a talented artist, but he's just, he's down bad right now, bro. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, do me a favor. Just drop a like on the video. Lets me know that, you know, you made it to the end. It just helps with the attendance record. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. A lot of you guys wanted me to give you guys updates on the Ukraine situation, which I will. I am going to wait probably until next week, though, to give you guys a quick update just so I can get up on the know. There's a lot going on in the past 8 days, man. I know Biden just dropped the State of the Union talking about some of the sanctions that have been going around with Russia, and apparently like freaking Putin got his like black belt like taken and swapped, like, and they're encroaching more and more to Ukraine territory, and they're doing their best to hold their ground as well. Meanwhile, they're kind of going bankrupt with all the sanctions. There's a lot still going on, and it's still going forward, but I need to get a little bit more hip for you guys, and I promise I'll let you guys know what's happening about this HAP situation once I become more knowledgeable next week and read up. I don't want to give you guys any false information or misinformation or a lack thereof when I'm talking about it. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I gotta go watch the Batman, but before I watch the Batman, I gotta stop recording this video. So before I stop the recording video, I gotta go edit and I gotta upload it. So I'm gonna leave y'all later, and then I gotta go watch the Batman. I'm excited for it. I'll let you guys know how it goes. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Y'all take it easy. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay safe on these streets because these streets ain't safe. And yeah, I'll hit y'all up later. Peace.